So we found out new information that gave us a little more insight into Robinhood, right, Sonali?
Right, Vani, these are the daily average revenue trades at Robinhood, never before disclosed. One of the remarkable things we found is through June, which we know was a record month for many platforms, their number came in at 4.3 million. And compared with TD Ameritrade, that was only 3.8 million. And E-Trade, it was more than quadruple what they had at E-Trade. And all of those brokers, remember, are much older than Robinhood, which is only 7 years old right now.
Right, exactly. And, it's tempting to ask, what attracted you to the no-fee Robinhood app as opposed to some of the others that are still, asking for fees. But most of them aren't anymore, are they, Sonali?
Exactly. The fees have dropped to zero in a lot of places. Robinhood has been something that the media has been talking about a lot. They call this day trading phenomenon the Robinhood phenomenon. And of course, there's been a lot of controversy around it. How much are these traders driving markets? And these numbers show that significant amount of them are going to Robinhood indeed. In aggregate, all these traders can be as much as 25% of market trades, according to Citadel Securities, which manages a lot of these order flows. So by definition, that is a significant amount of the market. And Robinhood, by these numbers, are in many ways also leading the way. And now the numbers show for it.
So we have some transparency. So, for example, darts, we can see now Robinhood is allowing us to see those, but we don't have full transparency yet.
Yes. Very, very important point. So they are disclosing more information in that they've given us the darts. They have not committed to giving us the darts every month, but they have taken away access to other critical data that the market has been looking at. We used to know, for example, where a lot of their traders were heading stock by stock, and we used RobinTrack to track all that. Now that information will no longer be available. And, I was speaking to Bloomberg Intelligence's Larry Tabb a little bit earlier, one of the best known experts in market structure. He believed that disclosure was of great marketing value to Robinhood and that it could impact Q3 figures. And let's see if Robinhood can keep up this interest without that disclosure of stock by stock trades that has perhaps created some of this herd mentality.
Also, what's the thinking on what will happen as soon as hopefully there's some kind of resolution to the pandemic? Robinhood saying that 3 million new funded accounts were added in 2020, half of those being first-time customers. Does it keep those first-time customers?
We don't know what Robinhood believes will happen in the future, but what we do have is that one of their biggest competitors, Interactive Brokers. I spoke to the founder, Thomas Petterfee, just about a month back, and he had told me that he believes volumes will stay elevated, but it's not likely to stay as elevated as we've seen at the beginning of the crisis with this flush of new traders entering the market.
We're just talking about the online gaming companies, Sonali, and right now there's not a lot of sports to bet on, so you have to wonder what will happen if hopefully sports does come back. Will it give these people an outlet? Or if new gaming companies open up, it seems like people are acquiring a new skill, but it may not be something that they hold on to for the long haul.
And something important, remember, a lot of this activity actually, Vani, started before the COVID lockdown started. So you already saw volume increases at the beginning of the year when zero-fee commissions really started to take hold at all of these online brokers. So yes, some of it is attributed to the COVID-19 spread, these lockdowns, the lack of gambling on other sports and whatnot. But a lot of this is also attributed simply to zero fees and more people going online.